it's Kathy Kress again, and I am back with my YouTube channel, Geriatric Care 1, and we are doing the dysfunctional family. And there have been many episodes. And so at the last episode, I gave you some tools that you could use, and really tools that I suggested you don't use in working with a dysfunctional family. And that's actually in family meetings. And I suggested that these families are not collaborative. They're not cohesive, and you need a skilled person, a skilled professional that can do that, and that's a mediator. So we're going to give you an example now of a dysfunctional family that a mediator works with, and they are the Sniper family. And 88-year-old Steve Sniper, his wife has died, and so Susie Sniper is the nearly responsible daughter. Okay, and then we have Sam Sniper, and he's what I call aging Peter Pan. He's been taken care of by Steve all of his life. He's kind of irresponsible. So we have Susie and Steve. And so Susie decides that, first of all, Steve moves into, Steve is the dad, moves into his son's house. And Susie visits one day, and she doesn't think that Steve's really taking care of him. She thinks that Steve's just been taking care of the dad to get the money, because Steve never worked and the dad always gave him money. And so Susie meets with her brother and suggests all that, and the brother said, no, I'm taking really good care of him. And so what happens? Susie kidnaps her dad. And you know, you've never seen it all with a dysfunctional family. And so Susie lives, let's say California. She lives in Sacramento, and Steve is in San Francisco, the son, the father. And so the father lives with Susie for a month, and he's doing really well, and she brings all sorts of services in, and then he starts to go downhill. He gets a respiratory infection, he ends up in the hospital, and the hospital moves him from rehab into a skilled nursing facility. Son Sam, remember he was the aging Peter Pan, comes up from San Francisco and visits his dad, and what does the dad say? Get me out of here. You know, Susie's just been taking advantage of me. She said she was I could be at home, and now I'm here in this hospital. You got to get me out of there. So what's the next thing that happens? Sam kidnaps Steve. He kidnaps him back. And again, I probably am not making this up at all. The SNF, the Skilled Nursing Facility, reports this to Adult Protective Services. So these are the questions that you might ask yourself. Did Sam, first of all, did Sam the son really kidnap Steve? Tell me what you think. Did Susie kidnap Steve? What do you think about that? Can Sam live in the son's house? Steve, the father, live in the son's house? Do you think that's okay? And did Susie financially abuse her father? Well, these are the tough questions we're going to face now, because we're going to get a mediator involved. And I'll see you in the next episode, and always check out my website, kathykress.com. And I will be here in the next episode quite soon.